love him as a person. I think he's horrible.
It's the entertainment, though.
It's just Cody's expression is
He's
worth...
insane.
His one expression from him is worth more than Raven, Eleanor, Mark. Do you know what I mean? Like 10, you could throw 5 housemates out and have one Cody. It wouldn't make any difference. It's true. And Jessica has the halting hex, so you know Cody is safe for at least a week, and now we know 2 weeks. So then at the end, did you notice after like Julia's like, yeah, let's eavesdrop on the house or whatever?
Yeah.
Did you see Paul was like pointing at the mace and he was going, oh, I almost beat him here on this bit, like pointing at the mace, like, and he said,
so what, mate?
Yeah,
he didn't win.
And then he went, oh, and Cody did say that Cameron almost beat him as well. Like Paul's trying to like justify the fact that he lost.
That is lame.
What a twat.
I don't know where this happened, but I just got like another random thing that I spotted. There was some Sprite in the house, in the kitchen, and it was blue Sprite. Like the bottle was blue. Now it looked like it was like cloudy lemonade, but then I thought maybe ours just looks different because the bottle is green. Maybe in America the bottle of Sprite has always been blue.
No, is it fuck? No, that's bullshit. Must be a special kind.
Maybe.
Guys, can you let us know about that, please?
Bring us up to speed with this.
Email us at bbonblastpod@gmail.com.
Subject line: blue Sprite.
Dictator.
Poison blue.
And now on to the final episode, the 8th. OH.
Seamless.
And we just watched this episode, so we should be able to remember it, right?
Yeah, just about.
Right? So Cody reiterated he's going to listen to what Jessica says from now on, so that's good.
Yeah, he came in, and do you remember the first thing that he'd done in the house?
No.
Downed a bottle of Gatorade.
Did he?
Yeah. Got to get those electrolytes back.
Paul said, great, fantastic. I just evicted him. I got to do it again, but now he's more pissed off.
That's a good impression.
It's quite easy to do an impression of Paul. And then Jessica said to the other housemates, I've got some kissing to do. If you hear animal noises, don't come.
Because that's her.
Animal noise? What sort of animal noises are they making in bed?
Like... That's a peacock. Like Andrew on that bench getting a whack.
Then they had like a touching reunion where...
No pun intended.
But I thought it was quite sweet. And then...
She said, you need to win this HOH.
Yeah, she said, you need to win it. But then it found out we didn't really need to win it because she told him that she had the... the temptation, and he couldn't believe it. And he said, I'm playing your game now. And she said, yeah, don't go rogue again.
Who said it gives me a thrill?
I don't know. Who did?
Oh, Josh. He said he was going to nominate Jessica next.
Well, that didn't work out.
I think he was having a go at her outright. And she was like, don't talk to me or something. He said it gives me a thrill or something like that.
Look at
I can't remember.
Look at how things were when Cody and Jessica were those vetoes. Look how low they were in the veto
pond life they were.
Yeah, just hopping around on those lily pads, crying, making victim noises, and now look at them, top of the tree. Magic, isn't it? Proper redemption story. I love it. So then Jessica said, Alex, Josh, Christmas and Paul have to go. Christmas? And during that thing, she said Christmas was safe. And then...
She said that she thinks she's done a good enough repair job on her relationship with the other house guests.
But she hadn't. But
not really.
As it happened, didn't matter. So the HOH comp... Oh, by the way, Paul's pendant of production is now void. What did Jessica call it? Medallion.
Oh, medallion,
she said Paul's medallion's worn off. Okay, come on, explain the HH comp to us if you can. Make it snappy.
It was back to Evictionville.
Oh, yeah, because they didn't have time to clear out the yard.
Big job setting up that yard. And they had a hobo squirrel there, and he had a little sign.
Squirrel.
And it said, I think it said, we'll work for peanuts. Much
Was
like...
it Benny?
Yeah, I think it was Benny. Much like the Big Brother production team, I'm sure. So, okay. There's like a white hand and a traffic light.
Think about this to someone who hasn't watched this programme.
Okay, picture the scene. It's in Evictionville.
And that helps.
And there's a white hand
and a traffic light. And a squirrel. Sounds like some fucking modern art.
So like, everybody's got a station with a traffic light in front of them. And the red light...
Roxanne! You don't have to put on the red light. Put on the red light.
I was thinking of... Red light, can't you see the red light? Stop, don't go, stop, don't go.
What the hell is that?
I haven't got a fucking clue. Anyway, there's a red light, but the red light isn't like over the red bit of the light. The circle is not, it's white because the red bit is missing. But the red bit is attached to a clear perspex pole, a very long pole. It looks like a barge pole. But clear, and it's attached to a hand, and they've got to put their hand in like a mitt, inside the mitt. Is it in the mitt?
Isabel's tanning mitt.
Yeah. Inside. And hold this light, this red light up with a pole.
So it doesn't fall down. It's basically balancing. It's a balancing task.
/ stamina, isn't it, as well? How long can you hold your arm out?
Yeah.
But also there's a twist in that when you drop, you can choose a housemate to be punished.
And... Christmas could play this task because you do only need one leg.
Yeah, she was on her scooter.
Yeah, I never knew she had a scooter.
They haven't just given her like some sort of shop mobility electric thing.
Yeah, like a Zimmer, not a Zimmer frame. What are them things? Yeah, like
shop mobility.
Yeah, a motorised scooter.
Yeah,
thing,
she'd be better on that.
That'd be fun, like Vern Troyer.
She can like ram down the diary room door as well. It'd be nice.
So yeah.
This was remarkable how quickly they started to drop.
Kevin said, "My strategy is..."
Cuts in.
He lasted 17 seconds.
And then Mark only lasted 25 seconds.
Yeah, and Paul only lasted 56 seconds. So
tragic.
So they had to give punishments, and they gave all the punishments to Cody, basically. So some guy came out and threw rubbish all over him. That did look disgusting, didn't it? And it stank, apparently.
Rubbish.
Trash, as they call it. Trash can.
All over the sidewalk.
We call it a rubbish bin.
And the pavement. We call it the rubbish, yeah. And apparently that rubbish was stinking because Elena was just next to him and it was putting her off.
Yeah.
It's giving her a sour face. But I think...
I'm surprised she could smell it with all that plastic surgery. Then a little man came out and started shouting at Cody, but he enjoyed that. That reminded him of the good old days.
He did say that I'm a Marine, like nothing to me, right?
Nah, that's made
if anything, it's a therapeutic sound.
And then they poured concrete on him, but he also enjoyed that because he's made of stone anyway. There's nothing you can do to Cody.
But they didn't put that concrete on his head, just on his shoulders.
But I don't think that would be too much to put it on the
concrete
head.
in the hair, especially if someone's got a weave.
And then... then Jason went out next and he punished Jessica, but Jessica said Jason was on their side, but he's not, and she just got spray painted on the back of her high-vis jacket. That was nothing.
Was it a target drawn on the back?
I'm not sure.
Should have been.
Elena went out next after 4 minutes and Cody got squirted with ketchup.
And I noticed that we've been watching this task for longer than 4 minutes by the time she fell out at 4 minutes.
In fact, I'm not going to tell you how long everyone went out.
No, I got one. I like it.
Boring. Matt 5 minutes, Raven 17 minutes, Josh 38 minutes. That's not bad.
But Cody getting sauced.
Yeah, I've said that.
Oh right.
When Josh,
but it weren't as good as Josh were doing.
Oh yeah, you ain't got notes because your pizza come then.
Oh yeah, I was eating pizza.
So when Josh went out, Cody went, "How about that, Josh?" to him. But then this was the thing that rattled Cody more than anything. Wasn't any of the punishments.
It was that
Josh started winding Cody up, didn't he?
Goading him from the sidelines.
Yeah, and I thought Cody actually did start to look rattled then. He was like doing crab eyes over at Josh, and I could see like the vein going in his neck because. Jessica got concrete poured on her as well, and Josh goes, "Look at your girl, she's got gloop on her."
Wasn't it that black tar stuff?
Maybe,
that looked worse on that concrete because it was all flooding the little platform she was on.
And then Josh said, "You look like a pack of meatballs." What is it with him and meatballs?
It's his new catchprise.
It's annoying.
I think he's looking for an advertising deal when he gets out. The Subway meatball
Dolmio
special, the sub of the week, whatever. Brought to you by Josh.
I think you missed this because you were deep in anchovies.
Yeah.
But Jessica said to Christmas, "If I win HOH, if it's any constellation, you're not my target."
Oh. Nice.
Constellation. Twinkly. And then Paul said, Josh, tell them not to take any deals. Like, Josh was like his mouthpiece.
Yeah, Josh is like his spokesperson.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. But it was also like delivered to Josh by Elena.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
I don't know.
It's like Chinese whispers.
Then Cody went out. Oh, he lasted an hour and 24 minutes.
That was intense.
He targeted Ramsey's. Ramsey's dropped after an hour and 49
minutes. The biggest shock is Christmas is still standing on one leg.
On one leg, on a scooter. So perhaps it was balancing her up better.
Scooter advantage.
Yeah, you don't know. She's like the bionic woman. So then it was Jessica versus Christmas. And Jessica was saying, look, I'm not going to put you out to Christmas. Oh, she already said that. If it's any consolation.
Put you up.
And then Christmas
might be putting up a Christmas tree.
And then Christmas didn't say anything back because she was going to put Jessica up.
Oh, yeah. And she said, like, I don't want to lie to her.
And 2 hours and 22 minutes had passed then. But I'm not sure how long had passed when Jessica actually won. Spoiler alert, Jessica won.
But they made it look like it'd been overnight at one point. Because they, like, shot over the garden wall. And you got to see the outside world.
But Jessica did it all for her dead dad, who she used to watch Big Brother with.
I forgot about that dead dad.
Aww.
And it was also, like, the anniversary of his death, wasn't it?
Oh, it's nice to have a dead dad to do that for, isn't it?
Yeah, and she got to wear a black headband too.
And she was crying in the diary room. And then Christmas was boohooing, going, oh, I didn't win, I lost it for the whole team. And then Kevin said something funny. He went, you know who they're putting up? Josh and Josh. Twice. And then Josh said, my arse is grass.
He's right. And you're getting like, you're talking about Paul going, but I was like,
yeah,
I don't think Paul's going to go because the house loves him.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't think it through.
Josh is like an easy target because he's annoying probably most people in there. I just don't think Jessica and Cody are going to be able to knock Paul out for quite some time.
No, you're right. No, you're quite right. I didn't think ahead. Just like Cody that week when he tried to get Paul out. But like Cody said, it's a target-rich environment in that house.
Jessica said, sorry.
No, go on.
Jessica said she wants to cut the head.
Oh, yeah.
But the safe move is to cut off the arse.
Oh, yeah. So then Josh came up to the HOH room and he wanted to speak to Jessica.
He had to take a seat in the waiting room.
Yeah, Jessica was like, oh, I'm just doing my makeup, can you wait outside? And then Cody came up and he's like, let me send him away.
Like when Raph doesn't want someone to see him getting his hair dyed.
Yeah.
Go and wait out there.
And then Cody opened the door, he's like, she doesn't have time for you.
Yeah, what's she got on? A busy schedule, like he's a PA.
It's like when Creepy Chris didn't have time to make friends with Pointless Pav and BB UK. He's like, I don't have time for it. Like, you're in a Big Brother house, you got time, mate. That was an old school reference right there.
That reminds me that I was at that final, and these people might get bored by this because they probably don't know Pointless Pav is.
It don't matter.
But loads of people were being really racist about Pav in the queue, and that doesn't horrible.
Surprise me. They were probably fans of like Helen or something.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so that does not surprise me in the slightest. So then, what happened? Raven and Matt came up and started campaigning to Jessica, saying, "Oh yeah, we're all mates again. Don't worry about it." Didn't they? But then worse.
That's bullshit. And then Mark came in.
Oh, Mark, the desperation.
Like, what was he saying about how lovely it is that we can all be together at this difficult time?
He said, we've got a fresh start. And he said, even though you're HOH now, this feels just like week one all over again. And then Jessica started going, and she went, just kidding, you're adorable. But it's not. But if Jessica and Cody hadn't won HOH, no one would be speaking to them right now. They'd be in the have-not room dressed as toads again, wouldn't they?
Do you want to know a little something that might please you?
Ooh.
It's not a huge spoiler, but it's something that I heard on the live feed yesterday.
Do I want to know it?
Let's find out. So Mark is currently a have-not. And he took the have-not gamble yesterday, the temptation, and wound up with another week as a have-not.
Sweet.
So he's two weeks on, but he's like, oh, I don't really want people to, like, I'll tell people, but, you know, I don't want them to, like, rub it in and stuff. And someone's going like, yeah, but that's like 14 days.
I hate Mark. Good. I hope he gets. Fuck him. He's a twat. I don't like the way he just turned on Dominique so fast. That was his best friend, and he didn't really campaign to keep her. He did nothing. That hot sauce thing and that competitiveness was twattish. He's always got his mouth open. I think he's a knob. Crying in the diary room. Get out.
I like him.
That's irrelevant. So then Cody and Paul had a little chat.